Leo, I've laid your cards. This is a Finding Your North Star. Don't like to think about what's happening there. This is Finding Your North Star. Just getting my glasses out from under my hat. And if you want to stay around, it's about kind of moving into a much more dynamic space than you have been. Using some sort of will to retire negativity, and it's got a beautiful ending, and I'll be pulling some extra cards at the end as well to add to that. So if you want to stay around, that's what it is. Where you're at in the idea of setting your course to the right direction is you're definitely fed up with feeling disappointed with this Five of Cups in reverse. It's like you've started to employ this wonderful Queen of Wands attitude, which is positivity, looking forward. Let's see if there's anything I see in particular here. Oh yes, the eyes of the cat are sort of showing through the colour of almost her dress. There's a transparency, there's an enormous sense of psychic connection. And yeah, I like all the green growth on the top of her crown, which I don't normally see. So there's a really strong sense of connection to your intuition and an ability to retire a negative thought, and you're just not interested, and you're using your intuition and this incredible positivity of the Queen of Wands, who has her sunflower of positivity, and this cat. Look at that, those eyes. You're delving deep to just get rid of any negativity that's been around. You're not interested in it anymore. Your root skills are interesting. We've got the Seven of Wands in reverse and the Chariot. They're really fast and furious energies. I think what it's saying to me when I saw this is that you managed to get out of these sticky situations where things feel as if they're very demanding on your attention with the Seven of Wands, who is on higher ground. And he is winning, but he's a bit out of control. Boot and a shoe. He's only just got the pole position. The way that you get away from it is that you sort of ride off on your chariot. It feels like a dynamic connection to your life mission and activity, positive activity, will. It's your will, which when I see it with the Queen of Wands, that gets you, this is a good root skill, it gets you out of sticky situations because it takes you fast into positive territory and away from other demands or kind of demands that aren't so confusing demands. It's like you can willfully focus on the one or two because it's the Chariot, split laser beam, things that matter to you, which is incredible. Is there anything that's jumping out here? The lipstick on these two, maybe someone likes wearing lipstick on these two sphinxes, and the magical symbols, like almost like sigils on his skirt, and here, yeah, that's what's jumping out, and the square on his breast. So he is a very powerful character, and you've got that kind of ability to focus and have will to do what it is that you need to do, which is wonderful. What you might want to think about letting go of is the Judgment card, a moment of epiphany or looking for epiphanies, looking deep down into the subconscious to see what is going to come up for you, looking for big aha moments. Maybe you've had one recently, but that's not the territory that we're in. Again, that might slow you down. I feel like there's this kind of incredible forward movement that wants to just go, does not want to be held back. So that's really interesting. And then, I'm going to make this reading for Cypress tree people as well. Just going back to my old way of doing things so that anyone who wants to tune in, it might not just be sign specific. Anyway, how to set your North Compass is really interesting. Two cards in the reverse, the the Five of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Stop feeling as if you are the eternal student who needs to learn enough in order to get into that church. Stop thinking that you'll only be allowed into this hallowed space for your community, your needs mentally and in terms of wealth and community will only be met when you've done enough to learn the skills that you think everyone else has got. Like feeling like the perpetual student, that's not helpful. And what is helpful is saying, no, I'm ready now. It's very much like that energy and the Queen of Wands energy. I'm going now. I know I'm all right. So that is how to set your North Compass. Stop thinking you have to wait. That's really, really a great lesson to get on board. Go for it now. You've got everything that you need. You're not focusing on the wrong thing. You're not waiting for a huge revelation. You're not waiting to be schooled enough. You can just go now. And where it's all going, I love. So we've got the moon, the world in reverse, and then the star. So 3 majors. It's incredible. And it says to me, with the moon, that you're not going to be delving too deeply again into this underworld, like with the judgment, that you don't need to do extra exploration. With the world in reverse, it's saying things don't have to be just perfect. They don't have to be in absolute perfect order in order to go. You know, you in the middle of your wreath, everything just perfect. Instead, you're moving into this very healed space, a healed space where you realize with the star that you have everything you need, that you're connected to your star of bright dreams. This is the North Star reading. You're connected to this little pink bird of Thoth, the ibis, who gives you information from other realms. You feel very, very healed in this moment. And the healing is something to do with not waiting and not assuming that there's more that needs to be done in order to get you into this perfect position. I love that. Right, let's build out. I'm going to pull a couple more tarot cards to see what is being highlighted. We've got the 10 of Pentacles. Real wealth coming here. This is... and real wealth to be plucked. Like, look at how that character is just lying there, relaxing, a bit like the Star card in repose. There is some sort of generational wealth that if you can connect to this wisdom, will really, really, the wisdom of your own soul, not me, of being ready, of not needing to wait. That's when the kind of magic starts to happen. And we've also got the 9 of Pentacles. Another card of, you know, the 9 to the 10 of Pentacles, that's kind of profound. They are enormously abundant cards. She has all of her fruits on her head. She's tamed her bird. That's like the ibis bird that we see in your star card. But 9 of Pentacles is an incredibly abundant character who has achieved so much on her own, through her own merit, and she understands it and she's enjoying it. And it's almost like her energy spills into this 10 of Pentacles here, because we always think of the 9 of Pentacles really enjoying in her garden her sort of wealth and sort of thinking, gosh, look what I've achieved, this is incredible. And that feels a bit like the energy here of this 10 of Pentacles, who normally we see with a whole bunch of people around them, but it feels like this is you appreciating what you've achieved. Pine and Leo people, that's really, really gorgeous. So I'm just going to turn these cards the right way around. We're going to pull some oracles. Oh, so it's these ones that need to go there. We'll pull an oracle, and then actually no, let's pull one more tarot first, and then a creativity card. It's a quick reading, but I think it's a really positive. Queen of Swords for you from the Rider Waite. Be incisive. So 2 queens now. We've got the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Be incisive with that brain of yours. Think positively. Do not engage with the negativity of the 5 of Pentacles. Sorry, 5 of Cups. We know you won't when you've got these 2 queens as your allies. And the other 5, the 5 of Pentacles as well being retired. There's a lot of sort of negativity that you can cut through with these big queenly energies. I just love it. No, we'll do it this way around. We're going to pull you a creativity card now. Oops, 2. What have we? Oh, 3. obstacles. Do not dwell on how you are going to surmount obstacles presently in your way. And who have we got here? Yeah, you don't need to concentrate on the obstacles. It's just what we were saying. It's a much more positive attitude than that. Patience. Creativity takes time, and sometimes a project can seem to be taking too long or seem to be failing. That's in case you're feeling frustrated. Oh, so many cards. They've all come out. 4. Then we've got this windmill. The wind cycles, the wind blows, the wheel turns. We go through cycles just like nature because we are part of nature. So that's sort of going in hand with your patience card and not worrying about the obstacles. And then here, wish granted. So it's sort of acknowledging with these 5s that we've got bodding around in your energy that it might have been quite frustrating in the past, that you might have felt that things weren't coming quick enough, that there were obstacles and delays, and that you needed to be patient. But here we go, wish granted. Believe in your abilities as a magic maker to manifest your wishes. They will soon be in your reality. That's exactly this kind of energy of the Chariot and this kind of energy of the Star. You're moving through the past obstacles to connect with this kind of turbocharged drive forward, which is amazing. But I think it needed to be acknowledged that things might have been a bit difficult because we've got these 2 5s and the 7 of Wands. But actually now you've got into this new way of thinking where you don't need to wait anymore. You can go for it. Abracadabra. I think this is more of the same. Look at that. This feels like let's read this. This is incredible. Leo and Cypress Tree 26. Abracadabra. Let's put the glasses on. I can actually read that, but anyway, this helps. Say it with me, abracadabra. The word has been associated with hocus pocus, sleight of hand, trickery, but it's so much more. It's an Aramaic word meaning I create as I speak. This is a time to believe in your vision and honour the power of the light source. Draw close to wonder. Embrace possibilities. Your dreams ache for a way into the world. You are their lighthouse, delivering them from etheric waters into the harbour of reality. Let yourself be their ally. Hold on to the truth behind all manifestations. Seeing is not believing. Believing is seeing. Believing in the magic helps manifest it into the material realm of your life. There's a book by Wayne Dyer called Seeing is Believing, I think. Check out him. He's kind of fun. Someone who's no longer with us, but I like his work about manifestation. God, I mean, it's incredible. This is a really lovely reading, very encouraging. It says, yes, you've been through some obstacles and time waiting for things to kind of move forward, but there's such incisive positivity, there's such a will and a determination to move forward with what is important to you, and you are connected to your star now. You don't need to delve into the depths and educate yourself. You don't need everything to be perfect in your world. Just connect to what it is that you really, really want to manifest now, because you've got the 9 and the 10 of Pentacles. There's something coming to fruition. It's beautiful. See you again.